Hi, everyone, and welcome back to this edition of the Trade of the Day. This is brought to you by the Pristine Method Trading Room. If you watch these on a regular basis, the last couple of weeks you've seen highlights because of the holidays, but we're back to having live plays coming right off the screen from you the day or the prior day, usually, that you see these. Today's trade is a little bit different. We had yesterday a core trade hit target number 2, and I wanted to emphasize that the Pristine Method Trading Room not only has day trades, but also has swing and core trades. They are, of course, usually timed with the market in terms of frequency. So since we're in a bullish environment again, we are back to swing and core trading. And also, a lot of people who come to the room don't always recognize the swing and core trades because we don't spend as much time talking about them. Day trading has almost infinite possibilities. Swing and core trading, if you tried as hard as you could, you'd have a hard time talking for 15 minutes all day about swing and core trades because there they are, they're on daily and weekly charts and not much changes throughout the day. But this particular trade was on WDC. It was a weekly PBS with an entry off of a daily PBS. Management was advanced, which is very critical for this one because this is what helped the trade quite a bit. We've hit 2 out of 3 targets. The second target was hit yesterday, and the last third is still an open position that will be trail stopped. As of right now, it has a 15 to 1 reward to risk, and that includes the first 2 targets that were hit and the third at the open market position. In other words, if you close it out today, this would be a 15 to 1 reward to risk trade. Assuming you risk $500, that'd be a $7,500 profit at this time. This is sponsored by mastertrader.com. For your brokerage needs, contact mastertrader.com. I'd like to remind you also before we look at this trade that coming up this weekend and for 5 days, we have what we used to call a mega event. It's a success program with Trading the Pristine Method, Advanced Technical Strategies, and Advanced Management Strategies. Greg Capper himself has put these 3 classes together as the must-need classes for the advanced student that wants to really exceed and accelerate in the market quickly. You get free lifetime retakes, so don't worry about taking them all back to back. It's a lot of information, but you can continue to retake them rather than space them out. Contact your counselor for more details. Here is the weekly chart of WDC. We were looking right in here at this weekly PBS. Notice that this is a kind of a sloping, trending type of an uptrend, not the accelerated type that catches minor support. If you drew a trend line in there, which I don't tend to do, you'd see it was hitting a trend line both on the top and bottom. And we also had a very nice bottoming tail that formed on that particular day at the left side of that box where the weekly PBS actually hit. What we did do, though, is what we'll typically do on some of these is not take the initial weekly PBS, but rather wait and come down to the daily chart. You can see that big green bar on the left side of the daily chart is that bottoming tail on the weekly. That next rally is where the weekly would have triggered, but we waited for the next daily PBS. This does a couple of things. It increases the reward to risk greatly and also gives you some additional comfort. These are all strategies we teach in our classes. You notice that the post went out to the Pristine Method Trading Room. It happened to be at 9:38 in the morning. This is a very aggressive style of core and swing trading, taking intraday entries that have much tighter than normal stops, but yet have great chance for success. And that's why this trade has this 15 to 1 reward to risk at the moment. Entry 34.20, stop 33.70. That's a 50-cent stop on a core trade. We also use advanced management on this. You'll notice that a couple weeks later, it came close to stopping out, but did not stop out. Actually, it didn't even come close based on our rules that are posted regarding swing and core trades and the concepts from advanced management that are used. So the trade lived on. You can see it bounced from there. The first target was chosen to be a 50% retracement in this case, largely due to the very tight stop that was used. This gives a very high profit at that level even. And that target was taken a little while back before the holidays. And then target number 2 was taken yesterday, just short of that prior high at 43.25. And target number 3, you see we're leaving as open. We'll be looking for new highs on that. We'll either take an accelerated run, a big gap up in the next couple 3 weeks, or just trail stop on daily chart pivots. So that's how that play played out. Overall, at the moment, a $7,500 trade with a $500 risk amount as a swing or core trade. As part of that group of seminars coming up, I teach the Wednesday class, which is Advanced Management Strategies. Naturally, we encourage you to sign up for the Success Program, but if you've already taken one of the classes and you want to just piecemeal the rest, Advanced Management Strategies is a class that helps the trade that you just saw and will help your intraday and swing and core trading as well. You can contact me. I'm Paul at Pristine.com if you have any questions about this class, or contact your counselor to sign up. It's coming up next Wednesday. Thanks, everybody. We hope to see you soon, and be sure to take a trial in the Pristine Method trading room if you've not done so.